Hello everyone, myself Mayashri Das, and today I am going to explain about an introduction to articulatory phonetics with respect to English consonants or the consonants of the English language. Mechanism of speech organs. So first of all, we have to know what is articulatory phonetics. So the subfield of phonetics, which analyze about how humans use their bodies to produce speech sound, is known as articulatory phonetics. Generally, the mechanism for generating the speech sounds is subdivided into three parts. First, the lungs, larynx, and the articulators, where the lungs used to inhale the air, then it exhales or pushes out the air to the larynx, where the articulators makes friction and constrictions in order to produce that particular speech sound. All of the speech sound of the English language have a pulmonic egressive airstream mechanism. So what is pulmonic egressive airstream mechanism? The pulmonic, where the pulmon means the lungs, where the lungs is used to produce that sound. Aggressive means it is the air stream or the airflow of the lung is um, being pushed out towards the outwards in order to produce the sounds. Difference between consonants and vowel lies in the manner of airflow, where the consonant sounds are produced through some friction and the constriction of the articulators or the speech organs, where the vowel sounds are produced without any constriction of the airflow. The criteria for analyzing consonants sounds are voicing, second one is place of articulation, and third one is manner of articulation, where the voicing is generally deals it was measured through the vibration of larynx or the vocal cord human body, where if the sound is produced with the vibration of the vocal cords, the sound is known as voice sound, and if the sound is produced without any vibration or resonance of the vocal cord or the larynx, it sound is known as voiceless sound. So these are the explanations, where the voice sounds are the kind of sound that where air passes through the vocal cords by vibrating them, and in case of voiceless sounds, air passes through the vocal cord without vibrating them. So here are these are the place of articulation. First one is bilabial, then labiodental, dental, alveolar, post-alveolar, retroflex, palatal, velar, uvular, pharyngeal, and glottal, where these names of this place of articulation are generally named in according to the or respect to the place of articulation or the organs that are being used in this use of in producing speech sound. First one is bilabial. So here the bilabial sound is produced with the help of both of the lips, the lower and the upper lip. It is known as bilabial sound because it is produced with the help of bi, or where the bi means two and labial means lips, both of the lips. Here the bilabial consonants are produced by constricting the airflow that is being pushed out from the lung to the larynx out of the mouth, by bringing your lips together. Here it is here in the case of this production of these sounds, where both of the lips are makes a closure in order to produce this sound. English contains the following three bilabial consonants: pa, ba, and ma. And labiodental sounds, where the active articulator is the lower lip and the passive articulator is the upper teeth. Here the active articulator means the articulator that has to move in order to produce the sound, where the passive articulator, we don't have to move that part, but we have to use that part or that articulator or that organ in order to you produce the particular sound. In case of labiodental consonants that are produced by curling the lower lip back and raising it to touch the upper row of the teeth. The English consonants, which falls under the category of labiodental, are f and v. Dental sound. Here, dental sound are produced by placing the slimy tongue against the upper teeth. Here, the active articulator of these sounds are known as are the tip of the tongue, and the passive articulator is the back of the upper teeth. Where here in this case, the tip of the tongue is being curled back, and the sound is produced by placing the tongue against the upper teeth. Here in the English language, and the dental sounds are d and th. Then alveolar sound. The active articulator of this sound is the tongue, and the passive articulator is the alveolar ridge or the back of the upper teeth. The alveolar region is that region of where the back of the upper teeth is placed is known as alveolar or alveoli. The alveolar consonants are produced by raising the tongue to the alveolar ridge to block the constrict of the airflow. Then the sound is produced by blocking and then opening the closure from that area. The English alveolar consonants are na, ta, da, sa, ra, ja, and la. For example, net in case of na, nut, net, deer, dog, shoot, red, craze, life, and well. Post alveolar sounds. The post alveolar consonants are produced by constricting the airflow that is being um, pushed out by lung at the point just beyond the alveolar ridge. So the region is just between the alveolar region, that is the back of the upper teeth, and between the hard palate of the human oral cavity. Here the active articulator is the tongue, where the tongue is used to constrict the airflow by moving the tongue towards the alveolar on the back of the alveolar region. In English, the post alveolar consonants are sha, ja, cha, and ja, where the last two consonants sha and ja are the affricate sounds, where these two sounds are generally mixture of two sounds ta and cha and da and ja. So some examples of some words where these sounds are being used are shape, measure, chip, and jump. Next one is palatal sound, where palatal sounds are produced by raising the tongue to the roof of the mouth or the palate, the hard palate, that is generally known as hard palate of human oral cavity, the mouth. And the active articulator is the blade of the tongue, and the passive articulator is the hard palate. So these kind of sounds are produced by raising the blade of the tongue to the hard palate by and the, with constriction of airflow and the friction of airflow. The English has only one palatal consonant that is known as ear. For example, the you used in the word yesterday. Next one is velar sound. Velar sounds are produced by raising the back of the tongue to the velum, or in general which is known as soft palate of human oral cavity, or soft palate of mouth, to block or restrict the airflow. So here the active articulator in this kind of sounds are back of the tongue, and the passive articulator is the velum or the soft palate. English has uh, following velar sounds: ka, ga, nga, and v. For example, these words have some of these sounds: cat, gun, hang, ng in the hang, and wheat. The last one is glottal sounds. In case of glottal sounds, these sounds are produced in the glottal region, or the glottis, which is also known as glottis or vocal cord of human being, where the active articulator are the vocal folds present in inside the voice box or the vocal cord or the larynx, and where passive articulator, it doesn't have any passive articulators. In case of English, it has only one glottal sound, which is known as h. In some of the example of where the sound is used are known as what, the h in what, and the hope, the h in hope. So this is what that contains that place of articulation of speech sound, the consonant sound in English language. So that's all for today. Thank you.